So you're gonna come over here. Josh and Chris are gonna do the log roll,
You
okay?
wanna roll that way or this way?
Which way? Yeah, this way, that way they can see. So don't jump in there yet so they can see. Because they're gonna roll up and then Chris is gonna check the spine. Or actually, since there's only two of them.
That'd be my job.
Yeah, there's only two of them, we're gonna have Natalia do it. Well, we're trying, there's a lot of ways to skin this cat. We wanna try to be consistent so that when you show up
Who's the cat? Am I the cat?
and Natalia, you guys know what you're doing all together. There's not a lot of talking. Okay, all right.
Sorry.
So I'm gonna let them do this and I'll provide a little bit of commentary. So, person on the head is in charge. They call the roll, they call the roll back down, they call the slides, all right?
Okay, all right. Okay, guys. Let's, yep, arms across the chest like that, perfect. Okay, guys, can we go, interlock your arms so that we get a lot of support lifting them up?
Okay, I'm gonna pause for a second. They moved his arm out of the way so they're not rolling it on there, and they've crossed their hands, okay? So that they've got, and they're grabbing a good piece of clothing, okay?
Okay, now, on my three, I'm gonna roll them up towards you guys. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And check the spine.
And notice how she brought the backboard way up here. That way, that will allow us to maybe get them in a position in one shot.
Okay.
Okay, on 3, roll them down. 1, 2, 3.
And you see, they kind of have to push him down. In the snow, she's gonna be digging the backboard in. Now,
The head is a little bit high, I think, on this one. And it's also off to the right.
so now what she's gonna call is, we wanna get him centered. If you guys wanna look, obviously he's on the right side of the board because that's where he started. Okay? So she's gonna call it up. We try to keep this to 6 to 12 inches of longitudinal movement, and you can slide them over about 1 or 2 inches. So you're
Okay.
kind of gliding them over.
We're gonna glide left toward Natalia on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hold on, no.
We go up.
We don't ever do a this way drag. Thank you
Okay.
for pointing that. We're gonna go up 12 inches and over
Oh, I
2.
see.
So
Okay.
she's gonna call out what we're doing. Chris is doing most of the work. Natalia's guiding, as is Josh.
Okay, on 3, up 12 inches, over 2. 1, 2, 3.
Okay,
Does that look?
and that looks pretty good. However, let's say it didn't look good. We're gonna go down 6 inches, because
Okay,
now it's gonna be Natalia doing the work,
okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
okay? Got them a little bit more centered, now we go back up, find it to where you want them. And then this is where you're gonna wanna look for the shoulders getting, at least past this guy. If you
Okay.
guys can see, this will be an anchor. Come all around.
So I think it's about
Before we do this,
4 inches.
the strap, if I put the strap in here, the anchor point is gonna slide up to there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So this is gonna be our preferred anchor point, which means we're gonna want the shoulder just past this.
Okay,
Does everyone understand that? Okay.
so it looks like 5 inches. Okay, so on 3, up 5 inches. 1, 2, 3. Good.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Straps.
And then we'll strap next.
Okay.
So everyone understand?
Stay. Stay.
No, we're good. We're gonna do the
I thought you
straps
were doing
next.
straps.
Are we doing straps?
This is all we're doing for this rotation.
Oh.
And then
One thing,